The Hard Dance Destruction Suite is a one-stop shop for everything you'll need to make hard dance. This pack includes over 1,000 samples, 200 presets, and 11 of the most revolutionary Ableton instrument racks I've ever seen. It also includes 25 processing racks that I use on the daily, and 3 insane templates to either write out of or study from. We've made sure to include every asset you need to write the best hard dance songs. If you're looking for an all-in-one pack of the most cutting-edge production assets, then this is for you. First thing I want to go over is these Ableton instrument racks because this is by far my favorite part of the suite. We have 11 of these Ableton instrument racks, and the goal of using these racks is to just increase the speed in which you can write a song. I'm going to go through a few of these and just sort of like jot a song together real quick to show you how. We have this kick generator here. I'm going to go ahead and make a loop. I'm going to take a deeper dive into how these work in another video, but essentially inside of each one of these racks, there's a bunch of samples and you can easily switch between the samples with these selector knobs. And then I've added a bunch of macro knobs so you can adjust the samples, whether it's pitch, start time, different processing, filtering. So this makes it really easy to turn just a few samples into like infinite combinations and possibilities. Next one I'm going to open up is the Sybase generator. This is one of my favorites. So let's make a MIDI clip, just do 16th notes across. We'll bring in the close hats. So one of my favorite parts about this is these presets that are actually in here. And this is what makes these Ableton racks really feel like VSTs to me. So it just makes it really easy for me to like get really great results. So that's a pretty good example about how these Ableton instruments work. In another video, I'm going to do a deeper dive, but check out the list of Ableton instruments we have right here on the screen. So the next part of the pack we're going to go over is the Serum Presets. These are without question my favorite presets to use. And the reason why is because a lot of presets I come across just don't sound like a finished product. So I'm going to go through some of the best presets in the pack. And again, we're going to go into a deeper dive in another video. So let's get started. Some of my favorite presets definitely have to be the leads. I think these leads just sound great, and they sound so loud right out the box and so processed. Like, these just sound so good to me. It's so easy to write songs with these. So next part of the pack I want to go over is these screeches. These screeches are amazing and just so loud and ready to be a part of any song. So good. I mean, these are some of my favorite sounds to use in the pack. All right, so another part of this pack I really love is the drums. A lot of people don't know about synthesizing drums, but these sound really good, these snares. all in Serum, no processing needed at all. And they all have macro knobs as well, so you can adjust the sound to your liking. So I'm not gonna go through every preset. Go check out the pack for yourself. Also, I'm gonna be doing a deeper dive of this in another video. All right, so the next part of the pack we're gonna go over is the sample packs. In this production suite, there are 2 sample packs in here, each containing 500 samples. So there's 1,000 samples total, and that's 700 one-shots and 300 loops. So let's start by going through volume 1, and we're gonna check out some of these drum loops. We have some great clap loops, some closed hat loops. These drum fills are amazing. We have open hat loops. And all of these loops were made using our instrument racks. So just a little FYI, when you're hearing these loops, you're actually hearing exactly what's coming out of the instrument racks. Some percussion loops, some ride loops. So we have some synth loops. We have some really nice ambience loops, which are like pads you can lay under any song, and it just will add tonality and just fill that song up a little bit. I love that one. Some ARP loops. Donk bass loops. Sounds so good. Some sigh loops. Again, the donk bass and the sigh bass loops, all of these loops were made with the sigh gen and the donk gen. Some screech loops. Like, these just sound so big, it's crazy. These synth fills are great, just great fillers for anything. And these are just loud and ready to be put in your song. And that's something I really love. I want to know that this sound is ready to go in my track. I don't want to have to deviate from songwriting to start mixing and processing a sound to fit my track. I want it to be ready for me. So let's go into the one shots. We have some bass shots. Donks. We have some great effects. Some sigh basses, and these are all featured in the sigh rack, but I think the sigh rack takes it even further. Some awesome reverse basses. Some screech one shots. Again, all sounding like they came from the same batch, which I love. I love the cohesion. Sounding so good. Now for my favorite part, the vocals. I think the vocals came out so good.
Yeah. What? Yeah. Yes. Hard day. Let's fucking go. Make it bounce. Pop it like it's hot. Rave to the grave. Pump that bass.
So that's pretty much everything for the samples. Volume 2 is set up exactly the same, just different sounds. And I think both of these sample packs just work together so well. And I've already written so many songs with these. It's been incredible. All right, so the next part I'm gonna go over is these processing racks. I get in this really creative workflow where sometimes I'm creating a rack to solve a problem, and that ends up helping me write a song because it's all about speed for me. So I'm gonna demonstrate really quick how some of these racks work. I'm gonna take all the processing off of this preset right here. Kind of sounds lame, but let's throw some of these racks on here and see if we can make it sound even better. So one of my favorites to start with is this power rack. It sort of has everything I want to do to any given sound. There's built-in echo, built-in reverb, some drive, OTT, some interesting panning that's nice. Just a general high boost. And there's a saturator which you can change the drive type. So I love how this sounds. It sort of emulates the type of processing that I like to do to these presets. On top of that, we have our presets in here as well. So these are just 5 general sort of pathways I like to take when I'm using this one. So the next rack I want to show you is this Transgate. This is one of my favorite racks, a part of this bundle, and it's just a really fast and easy way to get that classic Transgate sound. So right off the bat, you're not hearing anything different, but let's hit some of these presets. So I really love to put this either after the processing or sometimes before the processing. It sounds so good. Like, that just sounds incredible, regardless of what preset you're playing into it. Sounds great. We have a bunch of other racks. Again, I'm gonna take a deeper dive into this in another video, but I just wanted to showcase a few of my favorites. So the last thing we're gonna talk about is these project files. These project files feature everything from the suite. They feature the instrument racks, the presets, samples, and the processing racks. And basically what we have here is a nice template for you to just sort of go in and take what you like from it, you know, steal some techniques, study from it, or just empty it out and write out of it. So I'm gonna play just a little snippet of what we have here. Something else to add is that every one of these projects is using all Ableton stock except for Serum. Serum is the only third-party plugin that we're using in these projects. All right, so that was the Donk project. The next project we have is this Raw Style project, which is super sick.
Drop it hard. Drop it hard. Drop it hard.
I mean, these kicks just sound so insane, and there is like barely any processing on these, just a little EQ to make them all fit together. So the next and final project we're gonna go over is this Hard Side project. And again, I'm just gonna sort of quick flip through this.
Everybody fucking jump.
So I encourage you guys to definitely flip through these. Steal whatever you want out of them, save your own racks, save your own templates, do whatever. I mean, this is the best part about project files, in my opinion, is to open them up and learn from them. So that wraps up this preview of the Hard Dance Destruction Suite. I'm going to be doing deeper dives of each one of these products in separate videos and really showing what they're all about. Definitely get a copy of this and go through yourself and just have fun writing songs. So head over to www.raveyardsounds.com, grab yourselves a copy, and have fun producing.